Okay, let's finish up well, we got US to standard and then we've got some other ones to do as well. All right, given the length for conversions, I've got 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters, 3.28 feet is a meter, a mile is 1.61 kilometers. Okay, we're going to determine the number of inches in 6 centimeters. Always start with what you're given. So 6 centimeters. And we're going to convert to inches. And we have a direct path to get there with a one-step conversion. Centimeters to inches. Now plug in your numbers. 2.54 for centimeters, 1 for inch. Multiplying straight across. 6 times 1 is 6. Centimeters are gone. We're left with inches. Divided by 2.54. Now, please do not leave this in fractional form. I want the decimals. 6 divided by 2.54 is we'll just say 36 inches. All right. Determine the number of centimeters and 4.5 inches. So now we're going the other direction. Start with what you're given. And convert to centimeters. It's a one step. So inches to centimeters. 2.54 centimeters to 1 inch. Multiplying straight across. Inches are gone. 4.5 times 2.54 is 11.43. And this is centimeters. Determine the number of yards in 350 meters. Start with what you're given. 350 meters. Do we have a way to get from meters to yards? Well, we can get from meters to feet, but in the American, when we did that one, we can get from feet to yards. You just need to know that 1 foot is, no, 3 feet, sorry, is 1 yard. So we're going to go from meters to feet, and then from feet to yards. And it's 3.28 feet per meter. And it's 3 feet per yard. Multiplying straight across, your meters are gone, your feet are gone, you're left with yards. 350 times 3.28 is 1148. Divided by 1 times 3 is 3, and this is yards. We just need to divide by 3, and we get 382.67. I want to show you this just to make sure. This is my rounding digit. This is my test digit. My test digit is greater than 5. So I add 1 to my rounding digit. Remember, we don't say the words round up. That's not mathematical. We say add 1. So we have 382.67 yards. Determine the number of kilometers in 7.2 miles. Start with what you're given. We're going to get rid of miles and we want to go to kilometers. Do we have a direct path? Yes, we do. So 1 mile is 1.61 kilometers. Multiplying straight across, my miles are gone, left with kilometers. 7.2 times 1.61 is 11.592. And this is kilometers. All right. Now we're talking about weight or mass. And we've got a kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. Determine the number of kilograms in 165 pounds. Start with what you're given. We want to get rid of pounds and go to kilograms. We do have a direct path there. It's a one-step conversion. 2.2 pounds is 1 kilogram. Multiplying straight across, your pounds are gone. You're left with kilograms. 165 times 1 is 165. Divided by 2.2, and this is kilograms. We just need to divide. 165 divided by 2.2 is 75 kilograms. All right, determine the number of pounds in 0.8 kilograms. Again, start with what you're given. We don't want kilograms, we want pounds, and we know it's a one-step conversion. 2.2 pounds to 1 kilogram. multiplying straight across, my kilograms are gone. Left with pounds, 0.8 times 2.2 is 1.76. And this is pounds. The next we're going to talk about is volume. Volume has to do with the capacity of how much something can hold. Think of it as liquid usually. Determine the number of liters in 16 gallons. Well, we've got a direct one step here from liters to gallons. Start with what you're given. Get rid of gallons, go to liters. Liters can be written as capital L or lowercase l. And 1 gallon is 3.79 liters. Multiplying straight across, my gallons are gone. 16 times 3.79 is 60.64. And this is liters. Now we want to know an Olympic sprinter competes in a 400-meter dash. How many feet is in the race? Okay, well, we have to go back up to the metric. This one, the length one we have, and we're wanting to go from meters to feet. And we have a way to get there. 3.28 feet is in a meter. All right, so start with what you're given, 400-meter dash, 400-meter. And it's a one-step conversion from meter to feet. 3.28 feet is 1 meter. Multiplying straight across, meters is gone, left with feet. 400 times 3.28 is 1,312 feet. Oh, now we're doing temperature. Okay. So convert temperature of 54 degrees Celsius, I'm sorry, 54 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So this one is solving for Fahrenheit, this one is solving for Celsius. All right, so we want to solve for Celsius. So we're going to use this one here. So C is equal to whatever the Fahrenheit is, which is 54, minus 32 over 1.8. Please be careful with this with your calculator. The easiest way to do this without making mistakes is to put 54 minus 32 equals, then dividing that by 1.8 equals. If you go 54 minus 32 divided by 1.8, you're going to get the wrong answer. Okay. If you want to put it all in at once, then you're going to have to put parentheses around the top and then divide by 1.8. I find it's easier just to go 54 minus 32 equals, and then divide that by 1.8 is 12.2 degrees Celsius. Please make sure that you put degrees Celsius because that is the unit that we're looking for. Convert temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius. Pause the video, give yourself a chance to do this one, and then come back to see how you did. The Celsius is 75 minus 32 over 1.8. 75 minus 32 is 43. Just do this. Make sure you're right. And then just divide that by 1.8. 23.888. Now I want to round this before I convert my unit there. I'm going to round to the tenths place, that's 1 decimal place. This is my rounding digit. My test digit is the one right next to it. Because it is greater than 5, we need to add 1 to the rounding digit. So it's 23.9 degrees Celsius. Okay. The next, we're going to convert temperature of Celsius to Fahrenheit. So Fahrenheit, we can put the whole thing in at once. It's 1.8 times Celsius plus 32. All right, so putting this in your calculator, please do not use the subtraction sign or your negative. You have to use your negative symbol. Some of you might have a plus minus, but if you're using a TI calculator, you're going to have this little guy right here to the left of your enter key. All right, so putting in 1.8 times negative 12 plus 32 is 10.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, pause the video and attempt this next one yourself. It's the same setup. And come back to see how you did. 37 degrees Celsius plus 32, 1.8 times 37 plus 32 is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I'm going to pause the video and come back and do another one for you.